what point did you guys decide, all right, we're going to create Evolve Studios and we're going to take this thing to the top? Walk us through the history of that and your fitness journey and, you know, how Evolve came to be.
I'll let you start that one.
Okay. Okay. So for me, fitness or health, wellness has always been a big part of my life. My dad was a coach and a PE teacher, and I'm one of 4 girls, but there were 3 girls before he had a boy, and I feel like I was just super competitive, and my dad loves his girls, but like I was the closest thing to a boy. So we were always like running miles, like seeing how fast I could go, having like sit-up competitions, made sure that I could do real push-ups. And then, you know, just playing sports growing up. My focus as I got older was on swimming and dancing. So I did that all through high school. And then once I got to college, I was like, kind of at a loss. I was like, okay, I mean, I guess I can go to a gym. I don't know what I'm doing. So I kind of did nothing for like my first, I would say, year in college. And then I realized I'm like, something is off. I'm missing something. So I got back into the gym, started kind of just doing my own thing and realized how much better it made me feel. Definitely eating healthy-ish for a college kid. And then I guess it was once I was graduating, I took my first Pilates class. And I just remember getting on the machine and like my whole body was trembling. And I was like, what the heck? What is this? I'm like, I'm strong. I work out all the time at this point. I'm like, what's going on? And I was really hooked from there. After college and working, I started teaching Pilates with Tayler. That's how we originally met.
Yep.
And, you know, I'll let her tell her story and then we can, I guess, bring it together. But after teaching for a few years, we started to have, you know, some of our own ideas.
Yep. We'll be there in a second. So my childhood was actually a little different. I did not, and my mom's going to kill me if she listens to this. Sorry, Mom. We did not grow up healthy. We always moved, and I was always involved in sports. But that was just something I think I internally loved. And I danced from when I was younger, but we did not grow up around healthy food or, you know, really any sort of healthy lifestyle from childhood. So when I became a little bit older, you know, I was still dancing through high school. It started to become a challenge with, you know, my body and needed to get a little healthier and get a little more fit. So I did go down all of those roads of counting calories and how do I lose weight and Googling, you know, how to lose 5 pounds and all of those things. And I've gone down all the roads that I've seen our clients go down. And that was around the time I was trying out for college dance teams. And, you know, part of that is a certain fitness level. So I had to sort of figure out how to end up, you know, with a body image that would allow me to make those teams. That really got me into exercise and got me into learning about food and learning about health and how to do it right eventually. And at that time, I took my first Pilates class as well and said, oh my God, what is this? And Pilates was one of the things that actually helped me, you know, get my body into a shape that it needed to be to make a college dance team. So I danced through college, and when I graduated, again, I started teaching because I loved it so much. So we both had professional jobs, but we would just teach Pilates in the morning before work and teach Pilates in the afternoon after work. And out of all the types of fitness I had done in my life, which was a lot with being an athlete, I had never seen anything change a body like Pilates. It was mind-blowing. Wow. And what was mind-blowing about it is that you always think, you know, I have to go run the lakes if you're from Baton Rouge, right? Like that's what we would do. We would just go run the lakes.
Yeah.
And at the end of it, it's 95 degrees, or you can do this nice, slow controlled Pilates class on the ground and all of a sudden your body's changing. It was really, really cool. So Rach and I end up at the same studio, and, you know, we would always talk before and after class and just say, this studio is so phenomenal, but
what about cardio? And what about strength training? And what about yoga? You know, what we found is that clients were bouncing around to all of these different facilities. They would have a 1 month membership here, and then they would cancel that and go get a 1 month membership there because there was nothing that offered under one roof.
Right.
So that's when we said, well, we need to fix this. We need to give this to people. One workout regime under one roof that is a balanced, you know, class offering for people to take, in our opinion. So that's kind of how Evolve came to be. We both had to make the big decision to quit our professional careers, which was pretty big.
Yes, it was. I was like,
Can't imagine.
I was like hanging on till the bitter end.
Oh, I remember. I'm like, are you ever going to quit your job?
And I knew I had to, but it was scary at first. And if I've said this a million times, but I feel like if Tayler wasn't there pushing me, I probably would still be like doing a job I wasn't that crazy about. And it was definitely like a collaborative effort on like getting ourselves out of our own comfort zones and just like kind of breaking free and coming up with this method that we feel like would be like, I feel like everybody would be underserved if we didn't create it.
I think so too. And we were young. I mean, you were 27?
Yeah.
No, I was 27. She was 25. Yes. So we were like these green, 20-somethings. We're like, let's start this fitness studio. So it's been a pretty good thing that was the case, We didn't know what was to come. No. So it's been cool to watch. We've grown together, we've grown closer, and then the studio has evolved into so much more than that, what it was on day one. Now we have nutrition consulting and wellness consulting, and we have a smoothie bar and all these other really cool things that, again, we progressed in life to learn more and wanted to dive in more. And then we're like, well, we have to make our clients dive in more if that's what we're doing,